David Orgrodowski on the Fisch Bowl. Welcome.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm
great,
good.
Great.
Thank you for taking the time to swim in the bowl with me.
My pleasure. My pleasure to be here. Definitely a lot of fun.
We were at Grossfest 2018.
That's right. Yeah.
Great event so far.
Yeah, terrific event. Small, but one of those small town kind of deals where you can get real comfortable, and a lot of people know each other. So it's a terrific event, no question about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Batshit real quick.
Yeah, Batshit. Real excited about that one. It's a story about a guy who goes to the drugstore to get his prescription filled, and his prescription gets switched with a massive psychedelic hallucinogenic. And it sends him on a 48-hour bender. And that is honestly the premise for the movie right there.
Awesome. And can you tell us a little bit about more of I guess the behind the scenes stuff that goes into putting a project like that together?
Sure. I play a character named Dr. Zane, and I'm the villain in it, and I'm chasing the hero around. His name is Felix, and I'm constantly trying to stick him with a bunch of shots. And I signed on to do that as an actor, but when I first saw the script, it was an 8-page short story. 8-page short movie, and I read it and I absolutely fell in love with it, and I said to the kid, his name is Todd Wolfson, he's the guy who invented it, I said, listen, this is a feature. You have a short film written here, but I'm here to tell you what you have here can definitely be done as a feature. And then we squirreled away and added another 90 pages to it, turned it into a 100-page feature-length film. So then the problem was getting it cast, and of course I wanted to play the lead villain, Dr. Zane. I've got a look about it. You can't see me on the podcast, but I have a certain villain look. I get a lot of villain roles as an actor. And
I can confirm this.
I've got the scary beard and the scary eyes. A little bit like an older Charlie Manson. Not like that guy for real, though.
No, David's a sweetheart.
Thank you. So then the goal was to get it cast. We had literally about 100 different characters all throughout the story, because it's a situation where he's interacting with tons of other strange people, because he is having this psychedelic trip. And we put him in a limousine, and he's got scenes in a limousine with a bunch of people, and the limousine's a little bit like an Uber ride. And then we put him in a mansion and a castle, and he's walking around the castle, and he's interacting with all the inhabitants of the castle. And so there's just a ton of roles in it, and that was the funnest part about it, just creating all the different characters that he was going to interact with.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So on a side note, what are some of your favorite films?
Just me personally as a fan?
Yeah, I guess it could be in the horror genre since we're at Grossfest.
Yeah. You know what, obviously Grossfest for me, obviously Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead, and I know some of the guys that were involved with it. I was fortunate enough just semi-recently to be directed by Tom Savini in a series of short films that the Savini School is producing called Flicker. And pretty much anything Savini does, I'm a fan of his, no question about it. And obviously Romero films. Outside of the horror genre, I'm actually a really big fan of Wizard of the Oz. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but Wizard of Oz was just such a strange trip for someone to go on. And truth be told, for me, Batshit is a little bit like a horror comedy version of Wizard of Oz, a little bit. So that's a little bit what's going on in my head whenever we're producing it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I just have to tell you this because I feel like you'll get a kick out of it, especially after working with Savini and being a fan of Romero and all that.
Yeah.
I actually have Romero's desk.
Are you serious? Wow! Holy cow, that's cool.
Yeah. I like to say that I'm writing screenplays
on the
same desk
that Romero probably wrote Night of the Living Dead on.
And and I recently found out from doing an interview with Michael Gornick that not only was George's aura on the desk, but I found out that that's where Stephen King started to write it.
Holy cow!
So I there's a lot of aura.
That's some history there, yeah.
Through that
You've got
desk.
ghosts looking down on you every time you stroke that pen, yeah.
Right.
Wow, that's fantastic. How cool is that?
I literally whenever I'm like writing, something that's like Ramiro inspired, I'll put like a
horror-based or whatever.
Ramiro movie on, and it just like really like I feel like he's talking to me.
Please
and
embody me just a little bit. Please enter into my life, Ghost. Ghost of Ramiro, come into my life.
Exactly. Yeah. You can make like a whole like like what was that movie? Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
With not the 2000s one. I'm talking about the one with Gene Simmons and, Ozzy
Osbourne. I remember that. Yeah.
It's like the kid worship like the hair metal
that's
guy.
a classic.
And in my case, it can be me worshiping like
George Romero and everything. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, they were great filmmakers. I mean, not to blather on about it, but Night of the Living Dead was such a groundbreaking film.
Oh, I know.
And such a huge statement for that time. And I'll tell you, Hollywood took a wrong turn by not noticing it, not catching on.
Right.
Yeah, great film.
Right. No, I was checking.
Right.
I definitely agree. The first night has such like a groundbreaking impact.
Yeah.
And I think actually all of his installments of like the original four.
There's a message.
There's a
lot of messages.
A lot of messages behind them. I mean, I remember watching like the behind the scenes on Land of the Dead.
Right.
That was the first Ramiro zombie movie I was old enough to go see in theaters.
Yeah.
Or at least was alive to go see in theaters. Because Day of the Dead was a couple years before I was born.
Yeah.
And to be able to see that, and also seeing like, I knew who Savini was big time.
Right.
So when I saw, him make the return as the machete zombie. That cameo, I was like, yes.
How cool was that?
And also just seeing like, I've always been a huge John Leguizamo fan.
Oh yeah, right.
Him in there, and then also Agio Argento.
Yeah.
It was just I really like Land of the Dead a lot.
Yeah, great filmmaking, great storytelling.
Right.
And I've been fortunate enough to be involved with a couple of films as well that are nowhere near to that acumen, to that level of I think storytelling. But my goal as an actor is someday to find myself involved with a project of that nature, of that height. And I have done hundreds of films. I mean, I've done a lot of short films and a few features, and I got a little bit of an IMDb. But my goal is to get to that level to where, and hopefully maybe Batshit will be that movie, because I really think we're telling a radical story. We got a lot of people involved with it, got a lot of excitement around the area, and hopefully I'll be able to just put one little feather in my cap and say this was a small movement. Even if we don't break through the ice and get to the Hollywood level, we still get like on the circuits, the indie circuits and the horror circuits, and get into the festivals, pick up a few laurels. That'd be a great goal for me, no question about it.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, David, thank you for swimming in the bowl with me.
Hey, thanks for having me. And if you guys are looking for an actor, probably he'll post a picture of what I look like. I am an actor, and I do act full time.
Awesome. And
forgive the plug.
No, please do.
Yeah.
And again, we are at Grossfest 2018.
Washington County, my own
Washington County, George Washington Hotel, which I have to say is a really nice, old school.
Yeah. I
really
shot a film here once, actually.
I heard a funny story.
Yeah.
I get my business cards made at the FedEx on Forbes.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
And the guy who works there, it's been getting stuff made for me for a while now. I told him I was coming out here, and he was like, "Oh, which hotel?" "I'm from Washington."
Yeah.
And I told him which one. He was like,
George Washington.
He was like, "Funny story about that hotel. A couple years ago, they were filming a movie here in one of the rooms, and they did it up to be done like a murder scene.
Oh.
And they didn't clean up after themselves after they were done filming.
Yeah.
So they just left. And when like the person who works here came into the room, housekeeping, they saw what it looked like.
They thought it was a murder.
They thought it was a murder. So they called like the cops and everything.
Oh
the guy
my
told
God,
me.
I believe it.
And they later had to confirm it. Oh, we were just shooting a movie.
Yeah.
We didn't clean
Just
up.
catch up, folks. Just syrup,
Right. Right. But that's also,
funny.
I guess, one of the things behind movie magic.
Well, we're standing in the balcony area, and right there I'm pointing down to the central balcony, the main entrance of the building. It's a huge space with a balcony going around it, a little bit like that main entrance in the Resident Evil video game,
right?
The mansion. But right there at that door, I filmed a scene for a Point Park P3 student film. There was a 1920s period piece. So right there,
awesome,
I shot a film right there.
And that's my old stomping ground.
In the room where we're doing the actual festival, which is a different room altogether. That's where most of our scenes were taking place. It was a ballroom kind of scene in a 1920 style movie.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah. Point Park, my old stomping ground.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Awesome. Well, David, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was a pleasure, and welcome on the show anytime.
And guys out there, keep following your dream. Whatever it is that you want to do, don't let anybody tell you that you can't, shouldn't, couldn't. Always, anytime you hear someone say that, say back to yourself, you can, should, could. Go chase your dream and make it your life, because that's all that matters in life. Trust me.
Wise words from David.
All right.
And that's our closing note.
All right. Appreciate it, brother.
Awesome.